It is the second version of the exhaust. The first version didn't work as good as I wanted it to be, unfortunately, because it just didn't sound right. It was very weak, really, and not deep whatsoever. The old exhaust was 3-inch diameter, the pipes, and 32 mil the perforated tube, but it was a straight through, so as soon as it came off the cylinder, it went in and straight through out. So what that caused was the exhaust gas was fast, and it just went in straight through out. So it lost the deep tone, really. So when it came out, it was just like popping. It wasn't good enough. He made me another one, because it was basically like a development job for him as well. So he said, okay, fair enough, it's not as good as I promised it would be, so let's make another one. So we ended up making a 2-in-1 exhaust system rather than a 2-in-2, because he said it should sound better, and he was right. And I made some suggestions what we should do, and basically it is a straight through exhaust, but it's got like a chamber in it. So when the front pipe goes in, it goes into expanding chamber, and also the rear exhaust goes in as well into that expanding chamber, and then from there it's going out. It's a straight through from there with a 2-inch perforated tube. The main exhaust, 3.5-inch diameter, and it's quite long. It's a quite long one. It reaches all the way to the rear tire, but I wasn't really bothered about it because it looks cool. If you see, I'm trying to cut some videos here or pictures. I think it looks very nice. The quality of it is absolutely bang on. It's a 316 stainless steel, so it's the higher quality, not what you usually buying as a stainless steel, because they're usually 304 or 303, which is well, it's just a lower grade, lower quality stainless steel. The weldings are absolutely bang on, perfect, no problem with it whatsoever. Clearance, with this new version, the clearance is alright. The first version, unfortunately, touched the floor when I was leaning over before the foot peg, but this one is okay, because I asked him to make sure that's no clearance issues. I had to wait quite long. Nigel is very busy to make it, so it was weeks and weeks and weeks until I finally got it back. But he did a very good job. I'm very happy with it. He also made the bracket. He also made a little bracket for the center stand, because it hasn't got a similar style center stand bracket like the Black Widow has. Bent a piece of steel and put a rubber bung on it, and that's it. But it works fine. It's just, I don't know, there's no problem with it whatsoever, so I'm quite happy with that. The arm pipes are 35 mil in diameter, so it might sound thin, but he said to me he used his very expensive software to work out what diameter the pipe needs to be and how long, and basically he tuned it for performance. Yeah, I know it's silly really on these bikes, but he said it's gonna make the bike run better, run properly, and also the jetting, I only needed to go up on the front. Basically I used the rear jet, which is a 125 in the front, and I used one bigger for the rear, 127.5. So I went up very tiny, and it just full throttle. It nicely pulls. I think could do maybe one size up, so like 130 on the rear and 127.5 on the front. And it's a right pain in the butt to actually take the carbs off, take the balls off. You have to separate the carbs because you got the throttle mechanism linking them together, so it's a lot of work to jet it and then put it back and then go for a ride, test it. Oh, it's no good. Oh, gotta take it off. So I went up one size, like I said before, and it seems to be working okay. So again, very happy. Let's hear it. Okay guys, this is the exhaust update. It's not done yet. I'm gonna have some onboard video as soon as the weather picks up, which gonna be, well, obviously next year, somewhere in the spring, I think. In the meanwhile, I have some plans to do on the bike. I have a couple of things to check. I need to check the clutch pack. It's a little bit draggy, so I don't like it. I'm gonna have a look inside what's going on there. Also, I did a cam bearing upgrade which ran about 2,000 miles, so I'm just gonna pop the cam out and have a look, just check it out to make sure everything is fine. I had no problems since I did that, so that's coming. Also, I've noticed a tiny bit of a noise from the front cylinder, and I think the cam chain tensioner is not doing its job as it should, so I'm gonna need to check that out. I have a theory what's happening there, but that's gonna be another video. Thank you, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.